I don't know, I tell you, if I find the person that doesn't put the tools back in the right place when they finish with them, I tell you, if I find that person, I'm going to kick their butt all the way to Whangamata. This is just really frustrating. Hang on. I think I'm the only person that works here, eh? Damn it. I'm Barry William Edwards. Friends just call me William because, well, that's what I prefer. 6 years ago, I set out to build myself a camping van using an old vehicle that I bought for $6,000 so that I could afford to go on holiday and not have to pay $200, $300 or $400 a night for accommodation. Running low on money and in desperate need of some good luck, and with my retirement age approaching like a freight train out of control, I had to make some decisions, and fast. This is my story. I am the Kiwi Vanman. It's probably right in front of me somewhere. Now, here it is. That's what I want. In the wrong drawer, of course. It should be in this drawer with my special fittings. Silly bugger. Well, it's not exactly a sunny day today. It's a little cloudy, but at least it's not raining. I've got two of the vans that I need to get finished this week backed up against the garage. So I'm going to get the floors cut out. I'm going to get the floors put in both vans, get the vinyl cut out, the vinyl put in. If I can get the floors cut out and the floor covering cut out and put in and fixed in place in these two vans today, that'll be mission accomplished. I'll be more than wrapped. A little bit of preparation to work to do, of course. The breather hose for the wastewater has got to go out through the tank and it's got to go down through the floor. So I need to drill holes in the floor, and that's got to be done first before you put the floor in. So quite a bit to do today, but if I just get the floors done, I will be over the moon. I'll be a happy boy. So these are the side cabinets with the sliding doors. I've got those ready. I've got the kitchen tops here with the electric taps all fitted and everything ready to go here. So they're all ready to go into the vans. There's one set that I've already put into one van. There's one van that's a little bit different, so I've made a few things to go into that van already. So just the three vans today, I need to get this gear in. Well, I think I'm running ahead of time by at least a day, which is really good. The three Velfires here, the one Nissan El Grand, I'm hoping one more day they'll be finished. Touch wood, hopefully nothing goes wrong, fingers crossed. We don't get a downpour and the weather stays good, because I've still got a bit of finishing off and a little detailing to do. And we all know it's the finishing off and the little detailing that makes a difference. I've still got one Toyota Velfire arriving from Christchurch that's coming up on a truck for me to work on, and then when it's done I got to send it back down to Christchurch for the guy. So that probably here Monday, Friday or Monday. Still a lot to do. We're going to keep on pushing. Maybe. Some people say my vans are too basic, they're too simple, there's nothing here. They just don't get it. They don't get it, guys. They think if something goes wrong and to look after a camping van, you need to call a plumber to fix your pipes or your leaks. You got to ring an electrician to fix your wiring if something's not working. Not with my vans, guys. You can keep this camper van. You can go camping in this van for 20 years and keep it running and everything's working properly. and all you ever need to take with you to maintain it is a screwdriver. That's it. You can adjust, you can fix or do anything with whatever I've got in the back of the van here with a screwdriver. Don't need to ring a plumber, don't need to ring an electrician or a doctor or a mechanic. Look after your camping van. This is all you need, guys. They just don't get it. Simple is good. Little to nothing to go wrong. Some people don't get it. Someone said to me once, why do you just have black curtains? It's so boring. You know, why don't you have a nice color? Well, guys, these are stealth camper vans. They are freedom stealth camper vans. That's what we build. And the reason that they're black is when you close the door or close the windows, it just looks like the dark tint of the window. It looks like dark tinting. It doesn't look like there's curtains. So when you go shopping, when you park downtown in your van, nobody knows you've got your house in the back. Nobody knows you've got all your household items, your personal stuff, all in the back. They can't see in because the windows are dark. It just looks like a normal people mover, a normal car or van. So that's why it's a stealth camper van. It's not about being sneaky or parking where you're not supposed to park and all that rubbish. Nothing to do with that. It's just about being discreet and keeping your privacy, basically, so people don't know you have all your gear and your household things in the back. Stealth camping. Now this is the part I always enjoy, putting on the authenticity label. That's not an easy word to say, especially when you're dyslexic. The authenticity label. It's a metal plate. It says KVM Camper Vans Limited, van number 95, and I'm also going to put on van number 96. So once I stick this metal label on there, it stays on there forever. Everybody knows it's made by the Kiwi Vanman, and it's a genuine KVM camper van. There are so many people trying to copy me. There are dodgy vans and dodgy van builders out there. But if you've got the metal plate on your van, in a few years' time, whenever you move the van on or sell it, this is what's going to bring you in the big money. This is going to add value to your van when you have the KVM Camper Vans metal label on it. So I'm pretty proud of it, and the owners of the vans should be very proud of this label as well. Also, I've got here for my 100th anniversary model that I'm going to build, a gold one. Oh yeah, it's real gold, 9-carat gold. Not really, but it is gold, whereas the normal ones are silver. KVM Camper Vans Limited, van number 100, special edition, and it's got my initials on it. It's got special edition BWE on there, van number 100. And I've got two, van number 100 and van number 101. 2 anniversary models that I will be building when we get to 100. Beautiful labels. So I'm going to stick these ones on these vans now, these two Velfires, van number 95 and van number 96. I love doing this. Very enjoyable part of the job, sticking these labels on. Simple little thing. But for me, it is important.